The original Knob Creek small batch 12-year blue label. Is it worth the hype? Let's find out.
All right, so we don't really, I keep saying we don't like Knob Creek. We didn't like Knob Creek.
We never gave it a chance.
No, we never really did. The 12-year, I never picked up the 12-year prior to this bottle or the 15. It's just kind of like, I feel like it's something that's probably going to be overpriced. I don't really like the original. And then all of a sudden, it's a DUI.
I'm getting ready for it. We need towels.
Yeah, because we didn't like the original, at least at first. Then we got into the single barrel. Then all of a sudden we got into the 9-year original, and it's like, damn, this is actually really good. It's, you know, we're exploring more of the lineup here. This is definitely the one that we're hearing the most about recently. I mean, this is what's getting all the talk on the old interwebs. Everybody keeps ranting and raving that 12 year is the best one. You know, I don't know, I like the single barrel at 120 proof. I like the 9-year at 100 proof.
Yep.
It's pretty cheap. This one's about double the price of the 9-year. This is not our first sip of this. So we've had plenty of time to let it just kind of sit on it. So it's obvious, it's coming in at 100 proof. It doesn't say anything here on the bottle, but it says on the website that this is a foolproof product, which I find kind of hard to believe that they're putting in the barrel at 100 proof.
At 100 proof, yeah. Which I don't remember them talking about it when we were at Jim Beam.
I don't either. That's what surprised me. I'm like, did somebody screw up their website? Because I just looked it up before we came in here.
Yeah.
Put a comment down below if you have any insight on why their website's saying that. Oh, by the way, if you like what we're doing, please hit that like button and the notification bell so you know when we're dropping new content every week.
It's a beautiful color. It's nice and thick. It's nice and creamy. It's got some pretty legs on it.
That's what. If you say "that's what she said" one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
It's got a nice coating to the glass there. The color's just freaking gorgeous.
And for a 12-year, you would expect that. I think it smells pretty nice.
You get that oak, brown sugar, cherry,
That bourbon smell.
caramel. Yeah, I mean, just all those classic notes. There's a little bit of like a black tea.
I'm gonna be straight with you. I know nothing about Knob Creek 12-year. I'm just here to drink.
90% of the time, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Sorry, ethanol got to me.
That smells good though. I could nose that for a minute.
Good. I will tell you this, it smells better than the 9-year. I'm not picking up the peanut note that I typically pick up in my Jim Beam browns.
Yeah, that's like the first thing that I pick up is the peanut note, but I'm not getting that.
All
We can nose this for another few minutes, but we need to get going.
Dankin.
That was a pretty hard dink. That's good. That's freaking solid.
That is delicious.
Damn! That's good!
For lack of a better word, impeccably smooth. You know you're drinking 100 proof. It doesn't bite like some of the other 100 proofers do.
No.
This beautiful brown sugar, caramel.
It's basically the same notes that Knob Creek 9 is. They're just stronger. They're sharper.
Yeah, they're sharper. It's like they're sharper, but also more balanced. There's this butter note that's underlying all of that buttery note that you get in the 120 proof single barrel. I don't get it in the 9-year, but I'm starting to pick it up in the 12-year.
The question is, this is twice as much as 9. Is it twice as better?
I don't know if it's twice as good, but it's better.
It's better.
It's significantly
but I wouldn't say
better.
twice as better.
No, you know what, and here's the thing, I can pick up a single barrel for a similar price to this. Probably a little bit easier to find the single barrel.
It is.
Than it is to find this. Probably about $10, $15 less.
You know, it's funny. This is actually probably easier to find than smoked maple.
Yeah, right now it is around us.
So that's my thing. It's like, is it twice as good? If I were to go, this is great. If you feel like spending money on it, I would. But if there's a single barrel there and it's like $10 cheaper, I think I like the single barrel more.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think that this is phenomenal in its own right. The flavor profile is there, classic Knob Creek flavor profile. Everything is just smooth. It's well-rounded, well-balanced. Got this nice buttery note starting to come in there.
Yeah.
If I had both on the shelf, I would go for the single barrel versus this. Like you said, if I had a little bit of extra cash, I just want something different. I still want that Knob Creek vein.
If I've already got 3 single barrels at the house, I'm not gonna go buy another single barrel. I'll get this.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
To have something else that I want, because I want to stay at 100 proof. Would we recommend buying this? Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I would.
A solid maybe.
I would.
I think it depends on what your situation is. If you are going, you have no Knob Creek and you're saying, okay, which is the best one that I pick up for my money? What's the best value? I'd say single barrel's the best value in the Knob Creek lineup all day long.
Dank 'em. Drink responsibly. Or don't. Do what you want. We can't tell you what to do. Guys, if you like what we're doing, check us out on Patreon. Link is in the description below. You can see more shenanigans from us 2 idiots drinking bourbon and whatnot.